Sir, we haven't found any militia. Just a handful of civilians.
Copy that. Keep looking.
But I like the way these Spectres kill, eh? Next-gen automated infantry's the future, but taking out a bunch of civilians is hardly a test.
Sir, it looks like militia ships. They're deploying ground forces at the north end of the village.
That's a real threat. Deploy 3 more racks of Spectres.
Get those other Spectres online. We've got militia pilots moving in.
See, I told you guys I'd be back. Shame on you if you didn't believe me. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But honestly, yeah, I've been troubleshooting this computer. And look, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to inform you guys. You know, I've been through a lot trying to troubleshoot my hardware and my software and just, my goodness, man, everything. I've been through a lot. It's like, oh, shame on him, or, you know, poor him. No, I'm not asking for pity or anything like that. But, you know, I've been through a lot trying to get these dang computers to work, man. They've been in a lot of trouble. But, you know, that's why I'm really excited to build my computer. And, you know, I know I've been talking about computers a lot in the past few weeks. You know, and that's just because I really am excited to get this computer built. Because once I get it built, you guys shouldn't really hear me, you know, bring up anything about really any big problems. It should be able to handle pretty much anything I throw at it, especially if you drop about 2200 on a rig. You know, I expect it to do a lot of great things and, you know, improve my efficiency making YouTube videos. And you know, I can definitely make some really good montages then because I'll have a better editor by then and all of that good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to the future of this channel, and you know, looking forward to that. It should be happening sometime in 2014. I don't know exactly when, but you know, I expect to have this computer built sometime before this year ends. I don't know when, but you know, I'm going to try my best to get the money together to get me a computer. Plus, I'm having some people throw suggestions at me, and I'm always open to suggestions. But I've got some people also helping me. You know, just pick out parts and stuff. I know I already showed you guys that part picker list and all that good stuff. You know, but that may change. Like I said, you know, by the end of this year, you know, as technology advances and stuff, you know, some parts may be a little bit more outdated than the others that I can actually get for a cheaper price or whatever. You know, my set, you know, budget is still around 2200, so no matter what, I'm going to try and spend around that and get the best for the, you know, best for the price, I guess you can say. But with that out of the way, I wanted to bring a topic to attention. A lot of people have been wondering if Titanfall has been overhyped. Now I'm going to say this right now. I think the game was overhyped to a certain degree. You know, to a certain degree. It depends on how you look at it. I think this game is great. It's got great flow, great pace. It's very enjoyable, at least to play. I know a lot of people don't enjoy watching it too much. I know a lot of people, you know, back on one of the comments on one of my videos, saying, Beast, you know, you won't grow your channel doing original content. Now look, I had some people stop by and say, dude, you know, I don't really want to watch Titanfall or Call of Duty, and dude, that's completely understandable, and I completely respect your opinion. And they said they even stopped by just to say what's up, or, you know, whatever, and give me, you know, give me some cry-taking info, or just, you know, their opinions, or whether they just said they left a rating or whatever. And I think that's pretty awesome. Look at me get beasted over here. This dude just hit me in the face with his arm. I think that's what the Ogre does. Each of them does a special attack if you melee the Titan while you're in another Titan, because some of them, they punch the guy out, and they pull the guy out and they throw him. I think the Ogre, the heavy-duty Titan, he rips the arms off of the other Titan and beats him with it. It's pretty cool. So I think they have like a unique thing for each of them, so it's pretty interesting. But, you know, that's really cool that you guys still support me, even though you don't really care for the particular content that's on the screen. I think it's awesome that you even wanted to stop by and, you know, say, you know, what's up and voice your opinion, or just give me advice or whatever. So I really appreciate that, guys. You guys are freaking awesome for doing that. So, you know, that's very appreciated. And that's really great that you would actually do that. So thanks to the people that do that. But don't feel obligated to, honestly. Like, if you don't enjoy watching it, you don't have to. I just put the variety of content up there for the people that, you know, that are interested in that stuff. But, you know, a lot of people were not really they're not feeling Titanfall. They say it's kind of boring. But I'm going to break that down in my opinion why I think that is. It's honestly because it's not really like the ordinary shooter. It's a whole nother genre. You know, I mean, it is a shooter. It's a first-person shooter, but it plays so much different. I mean, I understand it's got a lot of aspects from shooters, and, you know, a lot of shooters will have general aspects and very similar, you know, like very similar things. You know, very close similarities with each other. But Titanfall is another shooter in a whole. It's an interesting one. It's more of a mech-based shooter, as you guys know. I mean, hence the Titanfall. You know, they're basically, your goal is to, you know, if you want to anyway, you can also walk around. That's a really cool thing too. The mechs aren't mandatory. You don't start out in them unless you play Titan or the last Titan standing. You know, which is pretty cool. And I also wanted to, you know, bring up the attention. A lot of people are saying that, you know, there's not enough weapons in this game. Now, I think there's a really good reason why they did that, because it's a lot easier to balance weapons when there's only like 2 or 3 to each individual class, and I thought that was actually a brilliant idea. Remember that thing that I was saying about simplicity is key? Yeah, this game actually has simplicity, and it's got a pretty good balance of it. You know, that's later to show how, you know, much of the longevity of a life cycle this game will have at the end of this year, and we'll see how it's holding up. But I do have high hopes for this game. I think it's got a lot of potential, and you know, it's definitely something I was looking forward to in the shooter genre. I didn't think I would actually like a mech shooter, but it turns out that this is kind of my style. And here's another quick tip for those of you who you know, don't, or you think there's a pilot on you. You can actually hop out obviously at any time, but you know, if you think there's a pilot on you, you can get out before he even starts shooting you, because you can hear him, like, you know, thump thump, you know, jumping on the Titan, because he makes like a pretty distinctive noise whenever his boots or whatever hit the middle top part of the roof of your Titan. So I do that before they even start shooting me the majority of the time, so that's why you saw me jump out there before it even said, you know, pilot rodeoing you or whatever. That was just a tip I wanted to give you guys, just in case you were curious, because I know a lot of people didn't know that. But, you know, feel free to put your opinions down in the comments section on, you know, what your opinions are on Titanfall. Do you think, you know, it holds up to the potential? But I honestly think it's just because it's such a different shooter. A lot of people, it's just not their style or their cup of tea, which is completely understandable, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, because everybody has their own opinion, everybody's entitled to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.